Hi, welcome to My Flow Tactics. My name is Chris. Today I'd like to talk about some fundamentals in moving in ballroom dancing. Everyone needs to prepare their bodies to move before they can start dancing, and I'd like to break down how that works. So I'd like to discuss how to begin a movement, so the preparation before a dance move can happen. What I like about ballroom is that it's two bodies moving as one. In Latin, the lead and the follow is more clear, it's easier to see. So in ballroom, two bodies have to move as one. It's not as clear and it's not as visible. So I'd like to explain how to prepare to move. So once we're standing in a position, in a balanced position, knees slightly flexed all the time for ballroom, we have to decide how to begin a movement. So we have a few options available to us. We have to talk about our centers of gravity. So our first center of gravity is down in the pelvis line. So that's the easiest one, the most correct one to use to move in ballroom dancing. So that would be starting to lower the knees slightly forward, and that center of gravity lowers down and forward. That's the easiest way to begin a movement. The second one, the option we have, is here. This we call the center of levity. So that's up in the solar plexus area. So that could also be used to move. So I could project that forward to begin a movement. And the last one we need to talk about is the head weight. So I can also use my head weight to begin a movement, but that one we only use in certain situations. The most correct one is the center of gravity down in the hip line. So again, I'm going to project, lowering my knees slightly forward, projecting my center of gravity down and forward, and beginning a movement. So I'd like to welcome my professional partner, Tatyana, to help me demonstrate. Okay. So when we take up hold, we take up with our contact points together. Now, to initiate a movement, Tatyana doesn't know when I'm going to go. So the best way to do that is to begin lowering through my knees and projecting my center line forward. She can feel me coming forwards and knows to begin going backwards. She'll begin preparing her leg to move backwards slightly before my leg moves through. Let's just do that on the other leg as well. So I'm lowering down and slightly forward. Tatyana begins preparing her leg slightly in advance of mine, creating a space for me to step down and through. So also discussing the center of levity. So that works in certain situations. So for example, if we move through to a promenade position, I can project my chest line forward as another way to move forward. Okay, so for example, now moving up through promenade position, projecting my chest line up and forwards can help us move out from a stationary position. We're in balance, projecting the line up and out. Okay? The head weight is used in positions when we're in opposition to each other. So for example, if we do a spin turn in the waltz, her position, she'll be up and balanced on her toes, out in one direction, but I want to move backwards in the other direction. So I'll use my head weight to pull us out of that position. So if we can just dance the spin turn, and we'll stop up at the top. So 1, 2, so we're up in a position of balance, but now we need to get out of this position. I'm just going to extend my head weight out to bring our bodies out that way. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. You can follow me on my social media. My name is Chris, and this is My Flow Tactics.